Top 3 musicians who hated David Bowie. David Bowie was a British singer, songwriter, and actor who achieved fame in the 1970s for his constantly evolving musical styles and theatrical personas. Throughout his 6-decade career, he influenced countless musicians and had a profound cultural impact. Bowie began in mod bands, such as the King Bees and David Jones and the Buzz, and found his first commercial success with the 1969 single Space Oddity, where he introduced a futuristic, androgynous character. This marked the start of his various personas, including the glam-rock icon from the 1972 album The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, the plastic soul artist of 1975's Young Americans, and the Thin White Duke from 1976's Station to Station. In the late 1970s, Bowie worked with producer Brian Eno on his experimental trilogy of albums in Berlin, and by the 1980s, he found success in pop music with hits like Modern Love and Let's Dance. Bowie's career skyrocketed with Space Oddity in 1969 and the Ziggy Stardust character in the early 70s. He co-wrote Fame, which became his first US #1 single in 1975 alongside Carlos Alomar and John Lennon. Beyond music, Bowie also pursued acting, most notably starring in The Man Who Fell to Earth in 1976. As one of the 20th century's most impactful musicians, Bowie was recognized for his evolving sound and vibrant stage presence. However, he also faced criticism despite his immense success. Here are 3 musicians who harbored strong dislike for David Bowie. Keith Richards. Keith Richards, known for his candid views on fellow musicians, found himself at odds with Bowie. While Bowie was celebrated for his innovative music and eccentric style, Richards critiqued his theatricality as excessive. In a 2008 uncut interview, Richards confessed he wasn't a major fan of Bowie and could only recall the song Changes from the album Hunky Dory. He dismissed Bowie's work as mere posturing, stating it had little to do with music and that he couldn't think of anything else that excited him about Bowie. He fully ripped into Bowie, "It's all a pose. It's nothing to do with music," he continued. "He knows it too. I can't think of anything else he's done that would make my hair stand up." However, over time, Richards' animosity has softened into a sense of respect following Bowie's passing. George Harrison. George Harrison was initially indifferent toward David Bowie, partially due to Bowie's connection with John Lennon, Harrison's bandmate. Despite Bowie's fame and his collaborations with Lennon, Harrison found his extravagant personas and ambiguous sexuality unappealing, favoring more straightforward musical styles. In a 1974 radio interview in New York City, Harrison recounted a playful encounter with Bowie, where he jokingly lifted Bowie's hat, aiming to uncover the person behind the public persona, which he considered somewhat ridiculous. Axl Rose. In 1989, David Bowie reportedly made an advance on Axl Rose's girlfriend, Erin Everly, during a Guns N' Roses video shoot, leading to tension between the two. Bowie had a reputation among his peers for his rebellious habits, earning the nickname "The Devil from Bromley" from Mick Jagger for his drunken antics and Pang Shang for pursuing other singers' partners. Axl Rose's resentment towards Bowie was deeply personal, feeling that Bowie had overstepped boundaries with his girlfriend. Reportedly, Rose confronted Bowie with the threat, "I'm gonna kill you, Tin Man," demonstrating his discontent with Bowie's advances.